Hello and welcome back to BSB. We're on to Bible stories and do beauty, aka my makeup. Today we're going to be doing Joseph's dreams plus Joseph sold by his brothers. We're going to be in Genesis 37, 1 through 36. Okay, so Jacob had 12 sons, his favorite being Joseph, and he kind of made that known, and his other brothers didn't really like that. And so Jacob made Joseph this very nice colorful robe and gave it to him. And when the brothers saw that, they were even more jealous and they really didn't like it. And so moving past that, Joseph started having dreams. And so he shared them with his brothers. And one of the dreams was like there were 11 wheat stacks sort of thing. And they were all bowing to Joseph's wheat stack. And they were like, do you think we're going to be bowing down to you? And so then there was another day, he had another dream, and he shared it with his father this time and his brothers. And it was talking about the sun and the moon and the stars were worshiping him, were bowing down to him. And his dad was like, interesting. And his brothers still were even more upset. Okay, so in a few minutes go by, and so his brothers are tending to the land in Shechem, and Jacob sends Joseph to check on them, make sure everything's all right. And when he goes to Shechem, they weren't there. So this man tells him, "Oh, they went to Dothan." And so Joseph goes to Dothan, and the brothers see him from like a distance, and they were planning on taking him out. And so then Reuben, one of his brothers, is like, "Yo, don't lay a hand on him, because that would be kind of bad for them." And so instead of taking him out, they strip him of his robe and other stuff, and then they threw him in a Sirtim, which is kind of like a well, but not really. And then they decided chilling. And then Judah came up with the idea, hey, why don't we sell him? So at least we can, get rid of him and make some bank, and we're not laying a hand on him. And all their brothers were like, let's do that. And so they sold him for 20 shekels of silver, and then they took his robe, tore it up, and they dipped it in goat blood and took it back to their father and said, identify and make sure this robe is Joseph's. And Jacob was like, yes, this is Joseph's robe. He was torn apart by some vicious animal. And then he just started to cry and mourn his son. He took off his robe and put it on a potato sack and just started crying. And all his children tried to comfort him, but he didn't want to be comforted. He said, I will cry until I reach the grave of my son. Meanwhile, Joseph was sold to Pharaoh. And that's the end of the story. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this BSB, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye!